Welcome to the Wackadoo Unhinged podcast. Brought to you live every Tuesday from Wackadoo Brewing in Colorado Springs, veteran owned and operated. 20 beers on tap at all time, all made in-house. All about beer, our brewery, amazing local businesses, local people, and a whole lot of randomness. Wackadoo Unhinged!
Hey everybody, it's Steve and welcome to Wackadoo Brewing. This is Wackadoo Unhinged. Today we have our special guest with us, Mel from 1 Million Cups. Yep, and I apologize. Okay, so I'm here as always with my... Oh,
We're
God.
professionals.
Yep, I got all excited.
Lost train of thought.
I remembered your name. That's a good thing for
That's
me.
a
Yeah.
plus.
1 week and forget how it goes.
Okay. So, anyways, this is Dennis. He's one of our co-hosts because I'm going to say all of this backwards. And this is the Brew Squatch, aka Sean, with special guest today, Mel from 1 Million Cups. Thank you for joining us today, Mel.
Thanks for having me.
Hey, this is God, this is going to be horrible.
It's okay. Magic of
Monday,
editing.
right?
Yeah, it's one of those
Something like
days. Yeah. I don't know. This weekend, getting married threw off my entire time dilation period.
Bro, tell me about it. That and then the working Monday. Like I what year is it?
Yeah. Because you never work Monday mornings. And most of
I
Sunday...
never work mornings.
Yes. Well, and most of it Sunday, you didn't even have to cook because we had the buffet out and we had all the
Yeah.
food. So everything was just weird. And then everybody kept trying to jump behind the bar to help Dennis. I mean, not Dennis. God, see, now I'm just done.
Daniel, you mean?
You're done.
Daniel.
Done.
Yeah, I swear to God, this is my first beer.
Damn. When was I behind the bar?
Yeah, no,
I need like 4.
I know. I got to get caught back up.
There you go.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, but then everybody was jumping behind the bar to help Daniel because people kept coming up in like waves instead of breaking it up a little bit. Because I even made a post, a video that said, "Hey, be patient," and it was waves of people would come up at a time, and Daniel just couldn't keep up. And
It always is in a bar.
Yeah.
It never fails.
None of the people were necessarily being impatient.
No.
But it's just we had it.
as soon as you start seeing a line, everybody gets
Yeah,
that.
there,
I
there,
gotta
there's
go
that
help.
little needle that digs into the back of your skull when you see a line forming.
Yes.
It's like, nope, I have to. This cannot happen.
Everybody's watching and you start messing things up.
Yeah.
Surrounding.
Right? Yeah. No, we're good.
Me and him just need something for anxiety.
Yeah. Right.
Need a little sign
Well,
that says, "Please don't worry."
It's all like
about
in that
my
fridge
line."
back there, right?
It is. Yeah. There's a little bit back there. Oh God, yeah. So it's been incredible, and having some of the people that came in, we hadn't seen in months. And that
Yeah.
was really good. And I mean, we had a great showing from the VFW. I had people here from 3 of the different VFWs coming out. It was both me and Renee are lifetime members, so they kind of made a big deal about that, and that was cool. And just it was a really great day. I was really happy though. The only time I cried throughout the whole thing was when she walked down the aisle to me. Once we got here, I was good, and everything was kind of settled, but watching her walk towards me, that's what got me. Like, that was the part. Yeah.
I hear that is the thing to do is watch the groom when the bride walks in.
Oh, man.
That's what I've always heard at weddings. So I do that now. So for the last, I don't know how many years. but I do.
That wasn't an option. All I could see at the groom was the back of his head.
Yeah, because he was standing beside me. Yeah.
I was doing good until I looked over and Haley started crying, and then I'm like, stay strong.
No, I can't do it.
Yeah.
It just, it was perfect.
Yeah, because we even did a little ceremony for her because I'm adopting her. And so that was,
That's amazing.
and I gave her a ring. She didn't know she was going to get a ring.
Oh, cool.
Oh, yeah, so I broke a lot of people. I made a lot of people
Yeah,
cry.
you did. Absolutely. God.
I've gotten good at giving
Yeah,
speeches.
good thing I didn't drink this whole thing. I would have cried. Would have been ugly crying.
All right, so let's talk about 1 Million Cups. So I've been coming to 1 Million Cups for about a year now when I can, which isn't very often, unfortunately, but I do try to get down there, like once a month, once every couple of months. What is 1 Million Cups? Because a lot of people, I'm sure, have no idea.
Right, right. So actually, funny story. Just got back from 1 Million Cup Summit last week. So I learned a lot about the Kaufman Foundation, which is who started it. And it's to help business owners, whether you're freshly starting off or 10 years in business and you need something. They also have a program called Fast Track, which is a program that anyone can become a facilitator for. And you can honestly, in Colorado Springs, that's absolutely something that the program needs to be here. It helps. It's a program. I saw they're revamping it and doing all these things, so I only saw the tidbits of it. But they're weaving AI through the entire program. As a facilitator, you get to say it's 4 weeks, it's a 6-week program, it's 12 weeks, however they want to do. But you learn this program, and it's incredible. I mean, it just teaches you step A all the way to step Z of what you really need to do to have a good foundation for your business. 1 Million Cups, though, is a community organization that it's about your story. Yes, it's about business as well and getting training and getting, the knowledge, but it's meeting people in your community that maybe they have been around longer. Maybe they're looking to invest, and here you are starting out with a nonprofit or starting with a business or even just have an idea for a business, and you need help figuring out, what do I do? Or how do I make this happen? That's what it's really about. We meet every Wednesday, and we start, at 9 a.m. There's free coffee. We actually just got a local coffee roaster. They are a family-owned, and I mean family, husband, wife, and their 7 kids.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, they actually started a nonprofit called Maker's Minds, so it's the Sahar family. And they roast their own coffee, and you can white label it. So we just got them as a coffee sponsor. So tomorrow we will be, we'll be sampling out
stepping
that
it
new
up.
coffee.
Yeah.
Yep, that's right.
All right, I might have to come down.
I will say I don't even like the smell of coffee, and their coffee it's like, that smells really good.
You said Sunday?
No,
Wednesday.
Wednesday.
Every
Yeah.
Wednesday, 9 a.m. we meet. The meeting starts. We usually have 2 presenters.
Yep.
This week we're doing 1 presenter, and since 2 of us just got back from the summit, we will be kind of talking about it.
Back
talking
briefing
about-
everybody. Yeah.
and giving, and we won an award.
You won an award.
We did. I'll have to
Nice.
talk about it more tomorrow. I don't want to break.
Yeah, no, I got
about the organizers being here, but.
But like, wait, I already saw this.
Yeah,
It's- no.
exactly. But so
No, we
it's
just
really
make sure and we post
incredible.
this after the meeting.
Well, we do. We usually,
perfect.
we usually put this out live tomorrow at around 11. So
I'd say 11 or so.
Perfect.
No, there you
It's
go.
after our meeting, so perfect.
Yeah.
I can,
There you go.
Yeah, it's done.
We can get the exclusive.
right?
We did.
Ooh, we get an
won
exclusive on
award
something.
Thanks to our presenters. Basically, it's an entrepreneur award saying that we did our jobs. We are doing, basically, you guys as being presenters are having a good experience with us.
Nice.
And we're doing a good job here in Colorado Springs.
Oh yeah, no, I've always loved when I get to come out to the people that do get up there and give their presentation. It's always really nice, especially ones you've never heard of, whether it be a nonprofit or whether it be a business, because they go through their whole thing, and I think it really helps them too for their pitch, because now you're not just pitching to a customer, you're pitching to other business owners. And that'll tell you right away whether you're on or off with it, because we have even less time, and we've heard it from everybody. So when you get one that's actually engaging, they did something really well.
Yeah, and so that was really cool because there were a lot of 1 Million Cup organizers from all over, the U.S. So Florida, and we're talking Tennessee and California, and I mean literally it's just everyone compiled. So the amount of awards was really cool to see, but to hear the difference of how each one runs.
Yeah.
I talked to one in Florida that they actually meet and do a happy hour on Monday nights, and they talk nothing about 1 Million Cups really, but it's another community that they've built outside of 1 Million Cups organization to just all meet together and continue that community. So it's pretty cool to hear. I've only been an organizer since January, but I've been going since around maybe October of last year, so almost a year. And it's something I do almost weekly. If I can miss it or can't miss it, I don't even know what I'm.
If you're not there,
You're rubbing off.
see,
Thank you.
Words is hard.
I'm telling you,
I try
today
not
is
to
just.
miss it.
You know, and it's been like this all day. Renee went out to go do a bunch of shopping for the brewery this morning, and she said everywhere was empty. Here, the entire plaza, we've all seen like 5 or 6 people each. That's it.
Really?
Well, I mean,
Something about today is
if
just,
you look at it outside, it kind of looks like the first couple minutes of, I think is it The Happening or The Mist?
yeah, the mess.
The
Yeah.
Stephen King book.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a good one.
That smoke came
Like-
in just, ugh.
I'm just waiting for the rest of the cloud to roll in and the tentacle monsters to come, you know?
I really thought there was a fire
You'd like that,
near
wouldn't you?
us, but
No,
finding
it's
out
Wyoming.
Utah
All right,
and
yeah.
Wyoming and
Right, like
California,
right
they
now,
said
right now
even.
we're surrounded by fires.
We
Yeah,
are.
yeah, we're just now getting our own under control, and
Oh, Yeah.
everybody else is.
I was
burning.
looking at the app earlier, and it's like from the app, it looks like the entire state of Oregon and Washington are on fire.
Yeah, yeah, the fire watch, like it's
Yeah,
just
the watch
little,
duty.
little symbols where you can't even see the towns anymore. There's
Yeah.
so many. Yeah,
Exactly. Colorado's like that too. I mean,
Yeah.
everywhere's like that right now. It's insane.
Yeah.
It's like, man, this is crazy.
We had that
can't
we
see
had
our
that 1
mountains.
week of rain that I think kind of helped out a little bit, but then it just started springing right back up.
yeah.
Well, if
I think
kids
it's-
stop having humans catch things on fire. we
Oh,
Stop
I mean-
having humans. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm a firm believer that we need to depopulate the world.
Well, there was actually a guy up in I think it was not Arvada, Aurora, who got caught trying to set fires.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
We
Oh,
got-
they've had a few of those now.
They got the fire under control. The officer got the fire under control and arrested the guy, and just it stopped a really bad fire from happening.
Can we bring back gibbets,
What's it?
What?
crow cages?
Oh, yeah. Where you just hang them out in the public. And,
Yeah, you know, big metal cage, you hang them out in the sun.
Probably the sun will get them before the birds do.
That's
Jeez.
crazy. There's actually my husband and I went to Ireland in 2018, and there's a prison there that was all during the potato famine, and they take you out to the front and they show you, and they're like, okay, up there they have these spots where it looks like it's freshly painted. And they're like, no, that's where we took the boards off from hanging people. They used to hang them right in the front of the gym. I was like, whoa, that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's insane. It was weird. It was like, oh, okay.
Yeah, no,
mean, makes
before
a bit
cell
more
phones,
sense.
what do you think we did? No.
Arsonists and crow cages. I think we're all agreed now.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
Instead of building the gallows and taking it back down again, just leave them up there.
Yeah, absolutely. We're gonna make these multi-use.
I mean, yeah.
Oh God. But you know, there are. Getting back to the 1 million cups. Yeah,
Moving away from medieval torture.
It's okay.
but the people I've met there, I mean, there's been some really great folks. Even, it was crazy just in there talking about the brewery, and then I ended up getting a lot of support for me running for Congress as well, simply because I was like, look, I'm really a small business owner. I'm really these things, and the two kind of blended together very well for the mission of the brewery and all the crazy stuff we do here. And that I was trying to scale that towards Congress. But it was the networking there, because here at the brewery, we've had dozens of different networking groups come in here, and most of them, it's just a handful
It's
of
rude
times.
to use air quotes on it.
I'm sorry.
Is it?
I don't know. But, the ones that have just come and gone because the groups fell immediately apart because they try to structure it so harshly. You have to get so many, what's the word? Referrals.
Yes.
You have to get so many of this and so many of that. And people aren't going to, we all have busy lives. We have a business to run.
Right.
I don't have time to go out here and get things for, somebody else too. And I think with 1 million cups, I love, first of all, the way the presentations go. And then secondly, there's that quick 30-second elevator pitch where everybody's allowed to get up. And you'd be amazed. You walk in there, no matter what kind of business you're in, there's probably somebody else there that could help you or you could work with. We've made, for the brewery here, we've made so many connections with people in other industries that became very easy. Like I found a plumber through there when we needed some plumbing work. We've had people want to set up other events here because they were looking for a place for their business to hold an event. Yeah, exactly. And it's turned out really great just for that. And in return, to be able to support those other businesses with what we do here. So it's a back and forth. And being able to have you on the podcast so we can talk about 1 million cups. And there's another lady coming in who's the Stroke Survivor Foundation.
Yeah, joy.
we're gonna have her on here, and we're gonna do a comedy night here to do a fundraiser for her.
That's amazing.
Never would have met her, never would have heard of it if I hadn't gone to 1 Million Cups.
Right.
Yeah, and now
Right.
we're connected that way as well. Daniel, or David, sorry, David, the one who's doing the
Yes.
books.
Yes.
We went to his movie night last week.
did?
That was
Oh,
great. It was
good.
Horton Hears a Who. We had so much fun, but all these different people and these connections, these different ways. There's a guy who was coming in. He's trying to connect me with the Veterans newsletter. And to get interviewed to be in the Veterans newsletter. And these are all connections I never would have had without 1 Million Cups.
Yeah.
So.
And it truly is. I mean, you go in there and it's not your normal networking.
No, it's not stuffy, 100 business cards
it's
getting
not
passed
like-
around. Yeah.
And I don't, the worst question that bothered me when I got into the business world, because I've been a bartender, I've been in the restaurant bar industry since I was 17. So, I know the world, I know the life, I live the life.
Yeah.
But getting into business was, oh, wow.
Yeah. And there's no manual. There's no handbook of what to do to open a business.
And not even and it's even worse. I mean, you kind of have people that do breweries. So,
Yes.
like, you can Google.
Yeah.
I don't have anyone that does what I do. So I'm like, okay, we're just going to figure this out and go
Yeah.
for it.
Hey,
right?
you're paving that road for somebody
yeah.
else.
But the cool thing is, you're absolutely right. 1 Million Cups allows me to go in there, and it's not, well, what do you do? What do you do?
Yeah.
I hate
Yeah. How can you help
being
me?
shoved in my face
Yes.
of what do you do? Because I can't tell you what I do, really.
Yeah.
I'm still figuring it out, right? It's still building. So I actually started going to groups like 1 Million Cups that it's community, and they ask, how can we help you?
Yes.
What do you
That's always the
need?
first question. Yeah.
Right. And so instead of a business card being shoved in my face, they're like, well, I can't help you, but I do know a couple people, so here's the connection.
Yes.
And that to me was the best thing. And I started finding the groups that do that around town and the people that do that around town. And so then it became, why do you do what you do?
Yes.
So now
the story.
when someone tells me, they're like, well, what do you do? I'm like, well, I'll tell you why I do what I do.
Yes.
Because it makes more sense.
Mhm.
And
Yeah,
then
almo-
they're like, wait, what do you do?
That's one thing. That's one thing I've realized. All the times that I've talked about the brewery, 1 Million Cups, VetNets, Veterans Business Alliance, all these different organizations. I don't think I've ever once said we make and serve beer. I don't think those words have ever come out of my mouth. That's never what this place is or what it's about. And you're absolutely right, because that's usually the first thing when. Oh God, what's his name? I feel so bad now. The one for Honor Flight.
I'm loving this.
Oscar. Oh God, Oscar. He is fantastic about that. He comes up and they're like, what can we do for you? How can we help you? What is it that you bring to the table? And it's not just your business, but what do you bring to the table? It's like business is just like a friendship. Especially in the 1 Million Cups, it's not, what do you do? It's what can we do for each other?
Yeah.
Or how are you doing this? Not what.
Right,
Yeah.
right. And that's why that last question is always, how can we as the Colorado Springs community help you?
Yes.
What
Good.
can we do for you?
Exactly.
And so when we coach people to do their presentations in that last question, I'm like, think about it outside of, we all need followers, we all need people in our place,
Sure.
we all need customers, we all need the things, right?
Yeah.
We all need a paycheck
That's
at the end of the day to live.
you know that you need business, you need customers.
Correct.
Got it.
But really what I want people to remember is, what do you really need? Do you need a bookkeeper? Do you need to know how to really navigate AI in the way it works for you?
Mm-hmm.
Do you need a location to host an event? Do you need, what
Yes.
is it that you actually need? So when we do our coaching, we really try to help the business with thinking about those extra questions that it's on your mind.
Yeah.
And 10 other business owners in that crowd, they want to hear that same answer.
Yes.
Because they're like, hey, that's me too.
Yep. Absolutely.
So, because running a business is not
Yeah.
for the weak-minded.
No. So many times I've had people come in here and be like, "Oh, I'm a good home brewer. I want to open a brewery." And I'm like, first of all, that has nothing to do with running a brewery. I work 80 plus hours a week. Maybe 8 hours of it's brewing. That's less than 10%
That's the
of my
easy
time.
part.
Yeah, that really is. The rest of this people have no idea, and they're just like, "Oh, I'm good at this, so I'm going to start a business." No. Why do you really want the business? Do you want to make money? Do you want to help people? Do you want to, what are you looking for when you do that?
You have to know. You have to have somewhat of a mission.
Yeah.
Or an idea. Or
there has to be more behind it.
There has to be more behind it than that's the same I always heard when somebody bought a bar. You can sit on the side of the bar and drink all day.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
But to own a bar because you did that.
Yeah, that does not qualify you.
It does not.
You can go around.
It qualifies you in tasting some
Yes,
beers.
you can go around town and tell everybody what they did wrong with their place.
Yes.
But that doesn't mean you can open yours.
No, you can be like, that shouldn't be over there. It doesn't make sense. But yeah, sometimes, and I mean honestly,
Not as much fun when you're the one who has to deal with the logistics of moving that thing.
Yeah.
exactly, because it is.
That sink could be much better over here. You gonna give me the $8,000 to move it?
Yeah. Oh my God.
Wait, that's cheap right now. Wait, that's cheap right now.
So many. And my favorite
That's
one.
me doing most of the work myself, and then
okay.
having a plumber, smooth over cracks.
When as soon as they walk in, they'd be like, "You know what you should have done." Oh. I love that one. When as soon as that starts, I try so hard to keep that look off my face.
So I have to.
I'm pretty sure my eyes legitimately just glaze over when I hear that.
Yeah, I'm not even going to tell that tale because it'll give away something, and I'm not ready to give that away yet. But my face doesn't lie. So when people come at me and they're like, "Well, I don't think you should do this."
Yeah.
Okay, do you even have any idea what I'm doing yet?
What bill are you paying that gives you the right to tell me how to
Correct.
run my
Are
shit?
you giving me? Are you going to be my top impact partner?
Yes.
At $20,000.
Yeah.
Fabulous. Okay, then I will take your opinions all day long.
Yeah, the glassware, what we serve on tap, or what we should have in our kitchen, or that guy that came in that night and told us we should keep the kitchen open till 10. He knows better than me about how many customers would order food after 8 p.m.
Oh,
And I'm like, bro, if you want to
I
pay
think
for
we're
it,
thinking about the same one. And
yeah, it's just if you want to pay me, I will gladly whatever it
one
is.
of the people that makes me want to do violence.
I mean, if you want my kitchen open till 10, pay for my staff, pay for everything else. I will gladly keep the kitchen open till 10. But until then, I have 6 years to show.
People that have that, right?
And we've
Like,
done
they
it.
have
People
their
have
opinion.
paid to have an extra person on
Actually, they
staff.
did that. I had a
or
group-
to have the
Yeah.
kitchen stay over late. They're like, hey, we'll pay the wait.
Done.
Okay.
Yeah.
No
Done.
arguments.
But I'll take every thought behind a suggestion. Because if there wasn't, I mean, some of what I do, there would be no.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
yeah.
Suggestions are great.
There have been
Yeah.
a few that I have
Please
absolutely
don't
implemented.
But when
say,
somebody
"Oh, you
says,
can do
yes,
this
I've
better."
considered that,
Yeah.
leave it alone.
Yeah. Or I have tried
Because
it.
I
or-
guarantee you that business owner, if he's saying, yeah, I looked into that, he has spent more time, brain power, and sometimes money to make sure that that's not a better way to run things. Because if it
Yep.
makes me run better, yes, I want that.
Of course. Yeah.
If it makes things better, yes, I would use that. There's a reason I'm not.
Right. And it doesn't work for everyone. Just
No.
because it works for that brewer down there doesn't work for this one, doesn't
Oh, yeah.
work for that one. Like, that's what, I mean, everyone, we're all different anyway. So
Yes.
You
our
should do it like this
businesses are
person.
different.
This person has a $10,000 piece of equipment to do that thing.
Yeah. Well, it's just like when one of the the places that's not a brewery opened up here in town. They were open later than everybody else by a couple hours, and they bragged about it on social media. Open later and longer than every other place in town.
Took what, a couple months?
And it was like 5-6 months in, they immediately dropped their hours to what the rest of us do, closing at 10 instead of later, because after 10 o'clock, there's nobody out. But they made a huge deal about it, and then less than 6 months, they
And if
immediately
they had had a
dropped.
conversation with us, we'd have told them why we have the hours we have. But instead, they came in and tried to snipe one of our employees.
Yeah. Oh God. Oh
Is
yeah.
one of these breweries that's not a brewery?
Oh yeah, with him sitting in the office.
Yeah. Yeah. No, actually, I was in back brewing.
Oh,
Yeah.
well.
Yep, but that's okay. Yeah, but
That's
that's
interesting.
I don't mind. It's fun. We have to look back on it and laugh. At the moment, it's kind
do.
of stings, but afterwards, you're just like, what a joke. So
Well, you have to think of it that way, right? I
Yeah.
mean, if you're succeeding, you're still open, you're still doing all these things,
Yep.
and you're out there every day doing the things. Like, that's the difference.
Yes.
You're out there doing the things that have to be done.
That's
And we
the-
can't do them all.
And that's the thing too, working the opposite end of that is how many of the businesses here that work together, that network together, try to do events together or shout each other out, how that succeeds. They say the rising water keeps all boats up, or how's that saying? Damn it. What?
Rising tide floats all ships.
There you go. Something like that. Yeah.
So,
So the better some of us are doing, the better we're all doing, and that's why on as small as just our little strip right here, when we're advertising each other, talking good about each other, we watch the business increase for all of us. And across the city, it's the same way. You can see the people that have closed themselves off. I don't need anybody, and now they're closed or they're suffering or, and then they blame anything but themselves. And it's like, no, you need to get out there, work with I don't care what the business is. Anybody in this city that has a business and you want to do something with us, we'll figure it out. We do card shows in here now. We do collectibles and trading games. We work with the pie restaurant. We do specials back and forth with them. The weed store, that when weed got legalized in Colorado Springs, a lot of the liquor businesses were mad, saying that it was taken away from them because now that it's legal, people were buying it here instead of buying alcohol. But we actually have a deal with them.
The Colorado Coroners Association wants to come and do an event here.
Autopsies for everybody.
Like, I feel like that would be an interesting group.
I need a cold, stiff one. Well, that side of the room or this side of the room. But whatever it is, we'll make it work. We will find a way to help and support that business.
Right.
I am 100% for that. There's only 2 out of 100 plus businesses that I know personally that I wouldn't, I wouldn't pour water on them if they were on fire. But everybody else, absolutely. I probably shouldn't say that. I know, I'm sorry. But that's good. 98% of the businesses.
You think that's the worst thing that's been said even on this
that was
one episode?
Yeah, that was as politely as I could go. But anyways, I don't care
You
what your
didn't say
business
names,
is.
so you're safe.
Coffee shops,
who
bead
they
stores, whatever your industry is. Construction companies. We've had construction
Sadly,
companies
the
do their
narcissists
parties
usually
here. Whatever it is, we'd love to network and work with you. Because even that one time, hey, I like this business. We supported them. And then they turn around and do it back to you. That just amplified both of your audiences.
Absolutely.
And there are some that are just so closed out, don't want anything to do with it. And I'm like, you're only hurting yourself.
Well, that's what I don't understand is, I get Colorado Springs is very tight knit. So, you have to get out there, you have to mingle, you have to do the things to get known and to share who you are, what you do. Blah,
Absolutely.
blah, blah. But what I don't understand is why is everything so money generated?
Yeah.
Why?
That is everybody's
there
first
a
thought.
referral? Like,
How am I
refer
making money
you.
off of this?
Hey, go check out Wackadoo, right?
Yeah.
Just go check it out. You're over by Garden of the Gods anyway. Go check it out. Like, it may not be your spot. It may be your spot. I don't know.
Yeah.
But why would I say, hey, I'm sending people to you?
Yeah.
I want a free beer because of that.
Well,
Like,
Yeah,
why is it
that-
so generated?
It's the same thing about donating to a nonprofit. You donate to the nonprofit if I get a shirt that says, look, I donated.
Yeah.
Or you have to, what's that other term that I like to use a lot?
Entitlement?
When somebody else does something and you have to, virtue signaling.
Virtue signaling.
Oh, that is such a big deal. Like, they only do it because it made them look good to do it. I'm like, how
I
about doing it
stand
'cause it's
with
the right,
blank.
right?
Or because they got
Yeah.
something out of it.
They got to get something out of
And
it.
I don't understand that. I don't work that way, so it's
Yeah.
very hard for me to understand.
Yeah,
that
absolutely.
process.
You didn't get anything to come on here with us today.
No.
So I
got
appreciate-
nothing.
Yeah,
I got nothing.
Yeah.
I got some fun.
We
I
got-
got out here.
Call
We got to get her a
Call
shirt.
me
We got
a
to start
cynical
getting
ass.
shirts. It's like I went on the
I was on the
podcast. So I got
show.
this. Oh, we got to do. We are going to get shirts made that say
Virtue. That say virtue.
yes. Virtue signaling. I went on the podcast and all I got was this shirt.
Oh, that was the shirt.
Yes.
No, but I mean, really, actually,
That would be
my
kinda
neighbor
cool
and
to
I were
have that.
talking about that
I could
today
do pop
because
hand shirt.
she's an elderly woman, and I've been helping. My husband and I go do, like, he's her handyman. She'll text me and be like, "Is my handyman available?" Absolutely, he is. He's coming now. But so we've been helping her do some things, and she was saying that another person that she knows everything she would do, they were banking it in their head to ask for something, like what was in it
Yeah.
for them, just by helping her. And I'm like, why is that?
Hey,
a thing?
remember all those things I did for you?
Yeah, why is that a thing? I said, wait, you're my neighbor. You live literally like 6 houses down.
Yeah.
When a
When
friend
did
needs
we
help,
stop
you help
helping
them. You
our
don't keep
neighbors
score.
Just because.
Yes.
When did we stop helping? I said, that'd be like my husband asking for a handyman fee to come down.
Yeah.
And what he did last night was she got a new fridge, so he loosened the little feet
Yeah.
to drop to make it not move when she opens the door.
Yeah.
So you want something because you went and did something? Like, we don't work that way.
Hey, I need
So-
some free dinners. I've been coming by and helping you out. Yeah.
I mean,
Right?
when did we stop helping our neighbors?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because to me, business is the same. We're helping our neighbors, and 1 million cups
Absolutely.
is exactly that. They are helping their neighbor, their fellow business owner, their fellow person that wants to be a business owner.
Yeah.
Like, they're out here in the community.
I've
doing
sent people
so many things.
to people that come to the 1 million cups now. People walk in here, they're like, I need somebody that does this, or I need somebody that does that. I'm like, bam, I know all kinds of people now, and I will gladly send them down there. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's the thing, is that's what that community is built for.
I know
But
all
there
kinds
is
of
so
people.
much
3 of them are me.
I did get a Sprite while I was at that summit, and it said me, myself, and I.
We're
I
like,
was
perfect.
That's
Nice.
kind of cool. I
Drink
was like,
drinks for 3. Let's go.
Yes. But no, I really did. Today was that conversation. Like, when did we stop helping
Yeah.
for just
Yeah.
being a human? When did we stop helping people?
Yeah. It's because honestly, it's rampant narcissism. And I unfortunately, I believe social media did most of that, because I scroll daily on my phone now and see 1,000 people taking photos of themselves. What do you think of this? What do you think I ought to do tonight? How about the people? Nothing against Colorado Springs foodies. I love that page because I get a lot of good recommendations. But how many people on there are be like, where should I go tonight? I'm bringing somebody in. Where should I go? And I'm like, what happened to just, you just make a choice. Now everything is, you have to be validated, or you'll put.
And some of them, it's because they're making their money because they're influencers and
Yes.
things like that. And I said, well,
How did that become a thing?
I mean, so my husband said the same thing, and I actually had this conversation last week. I was like, well, it's really no different than becoming a tour guide,
Yeah.
right? I mean, you're just doing it on social media because that's where our world has gone to.
Yes.
Is social media. So you're technically a tour guide for wherever you're at
Yeah.
because you're an influencer and people are actually following you to go to all these places.
Yeah, and I didn't mean for that to sound as harsh as I did. I don't mean that social media is bad,
No.
but it's the people that the posts you see. I see hundreds of posts or people they take a picture, feeling cute, may delete later. You just want you're trolling somebody to comment on it. Or instead of just like, here's the thing, here's what we did, here's this, here's that. Like, we posted the wedding photos for people that hadn't been here. I didn't post
We
it
owe
so
Tom an
people would
apology.
talk to us. Who's Tom?
MySpace.
Oh, they're making a comeback.
I just
Did
saw
you see
something
that?
about MySpace.
Yes.
And someone said, do I get my old login?
Right?
They were giving us a social media platform that taught us coding,
Yeah.
let us play music,
Yes.
completely customizable, and we just threw that away.
Yeah.
We
I
owe
barely
him an
remember
apology.
it. I barely got on it right before it left.
I never had
So
MySpace.
I was never a...
Apparently, Renee has a MySpace, and she was trying to see if she could get back into
Oh,
it.
God, I've tried.
I never had one, so
I had one towards the end because I really wasn't...
for me, social media is literally I just post everything from the brewery to myself, so that way it's shared in more places. Because I first got on Facebook in I think 2016 when I had my blacksmithing shop,
Okay.
because that was good advertising for the blacksmithing shop.
Yes.
Moved up here, now it's for the brewery. Like literally, I think other than the wedding, there's like nothing personal on any of my pages. I don't
Yeah.
have.
I have too many pages, but unfortunately, it's also...
It's a necessity.
It is a necessity
Yes.
for business and for just really showing people what it is that you do, who you
Yeah.
are. Like, unfortunately, I'm not a technical person, so.
But
even
some
when
people
she was
go
running through
just
the stuff
way
today-
too far with it, Or they post every 5 minutes of the plate of food they ate, the 100 selfies a day. They're getting on an airplane. They're on the airplane. They landed from the airplane. It's like, holy
I
crap.
do some of those fun things, not every 5 minutes.
Okay.
Because I
So-
don't have that kind of time.
When I can scroll through your page and you have 20 posts in one day, I'm like, whew.
Well,
In the
it depends
past,
on which page you're on. Business or
Yeah, no, business is
business
different.
doesn't count. Business doesn't count.
But, like,
we're
if you're
we're only
personal-
judging the people, not the businesses.
If your personal page is like 20 or more things in one
I'm not
day,
even sure anymore. I ended up posting something today, and I was like, not really sure how this got on my personal page, but it's here, so we're gonna go with it.
even when I was on Facebook regularly, it was scrolling and sharing stuff. I never actually posted anything. In the past week, I have ridden my motorcycle to Pikes Peak, smoked a joint at above 14,000 feet. I
How did that
have
feel?
not too much different from normal, honestly.
Okay.
I don't know how, but something in my genetics has allowed me to deal with the altitude well.
Sasquatch.
Yeah, that's what it is.
And stuff.
So I did that. The wedding,
Yeah.
I just got a pet. You know how much of that I posted to Facebook?
Probably none.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
I
Day-to-day
have like
life is.
5 pictures of all of it.
Yeah, I was going to
Well, the
say,
people who
I
matter
shared the
know.
picture with you.
On the motorcycle
On the
in
mo-
the suit.
Yes.
I did see that.
That was a damn good.
Yeah.
And you got a lot for that, too.
I
A
did
lot of
see
people.
that. That was pretty good.
Yes. As soon as I saw the ladies post about the sharp
But
dressed
here's the
man,
thing.
that song went through my head.
So I found
Oh,
this
God.
out a few years ago. If you
That was going
don't,
through my
even
head
as
when
a
I was
business
riding
owner,
by.
If I don't go on and like and share and comment
Yep.
on other people's,
Yep.
it will throw me down to the bottom and no one will find me and I'll be buried in the cyber space of
Yeah,
Facebook and
I try
Instagram
so
and-
hard, but I am not. That's why we need like a young 20-something who's just a social media person, because everybody's like, well, you should do all this stuff on your social media. I'm like, look, I'm trying as hard as I can. This is
You
the
know
best
what
you're gonna
I
get out of
did?
me.
I got a
Okay,
lot of-
boomer.
I do
Hey,
lots
Haley needs a
more
job,
now.
right?
I do
Who?
a lot
Haley
more.
needs a
Yeah,
job, right?
almost. Yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
Because if you can do a live
get
real
well,
quick,
right.
it's on there, it's done, and you're in person. So
So how about that? I just got the.
Honestly, that would be kind of wild to see what Haley would do with our social media.
I know. I just gotta wait till as soon as she turns 14, I'm hiring her.
Yeah. Like,
But like, do you know this? We just got our recap where it tells you monthly like what you did for social media and all that stuff. The number one most watched video of July was
what?
the video of the Roomba cleaning the arena again.
Oh, really?
Why? Why?
I don't know this.
Okay,
Tell us
so we
why
do, we
in
do,
the comments below, please.
right?
Why?
So we do the battle bots fighting here every month,
Okay.
where the combat robots
Yeah.
just run. So in between rounds, I drop in the Roomba, and the Roomba cleans the arena for us. That is the number one most watched video, and that is the second time the Roomba. The
There was
Roomba.
one of those
It's an
robot fights
8-second
that was
video.
basically a lawnmower versus a Lego tower.
Yeah.
But the Roomba's what everybody
Yeah.
watches.
And that's the second time it's happened. The
Is your
8-second.
Roomba something special?
No, it's got googly eyes on top, so it's
Yeah,
cute.
that-
but it's an 8-second
googly eyes.
video.
I guess you
We
gotta
don't,
put
we don't
googly
have a
eyes
name
on
for it.
everything.
Yeah. But that 8-second video was our most watched, most
Renee,
engaged
order a pack
thing.
of googly eyes.
That's okay. So
Interesting.
shorts definitely do better than
Yes.
full on
Those
videos. So that's
you know
one
those
thing.
little wire things that the craft is?
The noodles?
Yeah.
Yeah,
like
the little
you
fuzzy
need some
thing.
of those for, like,
Talking about pipe
hair.
cleaners?
Apparently, you know what? I'm going to start selling advertising on the top of the Roomba. If that's our
Yeah.
most watched video, I got to find a company and
Doesn't it have a
sponsor it.
Wackadoo sticker?
It does have a Wackadoo
Okay.
sticker, but I mean, we need to like start selling sponsors. Be like, hey, I guarantee you this will be our most watched video.
Ooh, we get a smaller version of that and
And just put it on there. But that's our version of a ring. You know, that's our ring girl. It's the Roomba just going around.
This round sponsored by
Exactly.
3.14 Pi Bar.
Hey, I'm getting. Oh, they did. They
This round sponsored by 1 million cups.
yeah, they go 1 million cups. They go. We'll put one of those little.
Why is it some of
the
our best
spring.
ideas start out as
That's how
just
we run.
throwaway
Yes.
jokes?
So
The other way
1 million
around.
cups is,
Yeah, I don't know.
so it's
You guys are sponsored by the
SBDC is exponential impact.
Exponential Impact. That I couldn't say it.
Yep.
Exponential.
And
I can't
then,
talk
like,
it all
we just
today.
got our coffee sponsors. So
Yes.
it's Summit Rush Roasters.
So there we go.
Just
Everybody go
for-
check out Summit Red.
Yeah,
Why does
Say it again.
exponential
There you
impact
go.
sound like a
Summit
shady
Rush, yes.
military contractor?
Well, it's the building right there, that corner. It's
Yeah,
really
it's
nice.
cybersecurity
Yep.
attached to exponential impact.
okay.
Yeah.
Cyber's on one side, and then they have the other side. And again, exponential impact, another amazing.
Yep.
Like,
That room is
I
really
mean,
nice.
Well, it's not even that. I mean, the programs that they offer, the amount of things that they do. They have a tech meetup every Thursday morning. Sometimes
Oh,
they
God.
go hiking. Sometimes they go like It's actually, I mean, what they do for the community, including
What I just heard is,
nonprofits.
I want to go.
Yeah,
Well,
what they
because
do is
we already have.
incredible.
I try to schedule it out so I can do a bunch of them one week. Because Tuesday morning is
VetNet.
the VetNet down in the same room. Then 1 million cups on Wednesday. Now you're telling me there's one on Thursday too. I'm going to be
There
in
is
trouble.
a tech
Yeah.
thing that they meet on Thursday. I don't know the exact time, if it's 9 a.m. or
Okay.
what, but it's on their site. I know that. But they have so many classes and so many things for business owners and tech people and all that stuff. That
There's how you find some
It's
more
pretty
robot
crazy.
fighters. And
Yes.
Right.
I mean,
so,
they're
some people that
innovative.
might be interested in working on the exosuit.
Well, I've been hitting up the college, and that's really, I don't know. It's kind of disheartening, but like I've never had one of the college teams here.
Yeah.
They have nowhere else to go except for a couple of colleges here in the state. We're the only brewery in America that hosts those BattleBots events, and we're part of the National Tournament League. So
that's cool.
you earn points here towards nationals. And I'm like, man, we need to get some of these college teams in.
Heck yeah.
None of them. So we'll see.
They haven't jumped
If you're in college, tell your professors.
Yeah,
Yeah,
right. I've had
exactly.
6 of the deans here. We're also trying to start a scholarship foundation, and apparently we never talk to the right people. So anybody here that goes to UCCS, by the way, we are offering a scholarship for students. Come in here and help us redesign and build an all brand new water filtration system for the brewery that looks cool. And we'll provide you with a scholarship. I've been putting this out to, like I said, 6 of the deans at UCCS. So if you're the correct dean that could make this happen, or if you are students and you need a scholarship to help pay for some of your college, get in here and let's make this happen.
That's cool.
Yeah. That's just another
Connected
program we're trying to
with,
start.
The owner of Observer Ranch.
Observer Ranch.
Yeah, that place is amazing. So it's in Penrose, but what they do there, it's a total learning center. But they have cabins, you can camp in a tent, you can rent one of their trailers or park your own. You can launch rockets there. They have They have
Wait,
classes
launching
there.
rockets.
We got a flyer from them.
Did we?
I remember handing it to you because I was like, this sounds like something.
I was going to say, we probably put it in the
kids
window.
will do this as adults. And she's like, oh, yeah, 100% they have.
Oh, speaking of
You
which,
could do it as an adult.
They're amazing.
part of
They're amazing.
UCCS's program is they have a rocket launch program. They work with NASA where they buy one of the capsules to go up. And last year they sent cricket eggs into space and then brought them back and hatched them, so they were space crickets. And I told them, I want to send some hops up next time, and I would pay for the capsule.
Oh, there you
Send
go.
some hops to space, bring them back, and then brew a beer with
And
real
see
space
what
hops.
if it changes to
Exactly.
anything.
We wanted to call it like out of this world IPA. And
Oh, see, yeah, no, they do so many learning programs out there. She's got like a
What are the
grow-
capsule options?
So they learn
I
to
want
grow,
these hops
regular
exposed
mushrooms.
to the vacuum of,
'Cause it's
of
kid-based.
space.
I mean,
Probably
they do
not.
a lot of learning for kids, but they also do other things. But they learn to grow
highly doubt.
gardens. They learn to grow plants. Like that's something she's really big in, and she's gotten in with a lot of the like water systems
space
and
moss.
space
Yeah.
and just all the things. So that'd be someone that would be really cool for
Nice.
you to chat with too. And
Definitely.
she lives here in the Springs, but
well, let's go.
yeah, they're on 76 acres out there. It is
Oh,
like
nice.
so serene out there. I've been out there a couple times staying, and it's just like, do I really have to go back to the spring?
See, rockets would be a thing I could get down with, but I'm not doing rocketry in Colorado.
There he is.
There, fire.
Oh, well, okay.
Right now.
Well, yeah,
now.
but no, this is down at Cape Canaveral. They actually launch a rocket, and we rent
Oh
a.
yeah, I get that. I'm
yeah.
saying like how we do the robot
Oh
wars.
yeah.
Like I could
No,
get
I'm not
down with
launching
some
rockets here in
rocketry.
Colorado. No.
But yeah, no, not here.
You totally could, though. She would be down for it. She'd find a way to make it happen.
See, there we go.
The
As long
right
as it's somebody
season.
else's,
I was
you
gonna
know,
There we
say,
go.
liability.
the right
Let somebody else take
season
liability.
and
Let's do
Midwinter.
this.
Take the podcast on the road.
Absolutely.
Go down there, and I mean,
We
hey,
almost did, but
Yeah, no, we were
You
supposed to.
should.
We were supposed to be doing a bunch of like dirt track races and stuff like that, and BMX or not BMX, but enduro racing and stuff, motocross. Thank you.
Okay.
And that fell through, but we were all excited for that. But yeah, we need
I
to
was
take
gonna
this
try
thing
and
on the
bribe
road.
somebody to let me on the track.
absolutely. This could be
What,
fun.
in your bike?
Well, no, on a bike.
So,
It'd be crazy to say that. but
okay.
dirt track.
So we're going to obviously link 1 million cups again, like we did when we were talking about you coming on the show. So we're going to get that linked in there. Is there anybody else you'd like to give a little shout out to or?
Oh man, I mean, we shouted out all our major sponsors that I can think of, and I mean, honestly, thank you guys for doing what you do.
Yeah.
Like, I've always, you being veteran owned, like we've talked about it. There's people that say it, but you really live it.
Yeah.
And with this mission that you guys do for Wackadoo is one of the coolest things I've seen, and some of the funnest events I've been to have been here. So, I don't get down here often, but I do try to send everyone your way.
No, I appreciate that.
I really do. I love what you guys do. Your beers are great. I don't like seltzers, but this is actually really good.
Right.
I'm gonna
I've
give
never-
you props
yeah.
on that because I don't drink seltzers. So that
I've never
Well,
liked
that's
seltzers.
because it's got
yeah.
real stuff in it.
Yeah, that was the idea when I started this place. Was like I hate seltzers,
sparkling water, alcohol,
and then we wanted to do
couple pumps of
good
syrup.
flavor, like real stuff. So there's no pump syrups, no fake stuff in any of ours. That's real strawberry, mint leaves, lime juice. That is legit.
it works.
It's a beverage, not a snow cone.
Thank you. Yes, beverage.
Thank you for supporting our motorcycle run.
Absolutely.
I wanted to say that too.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you so much for that. Like,
Yeah, no, that's my pleasure. Thank you. Yeah,
I mean, any
Still
given
got
day,
it.
there's at least one parked out here.
yeah,
we,
Pretty
we
much.
still got,
It's always nice when you get like 5 or 6 out there on a random day.
yeah.
till it. So.
Oh yeah, we got those raffle tickets.
Always
I'm
nice when you
ready.
get, like 5 or 6 out there on a random day.
We have raffle tickets. We're going on Loving Living Local.
That's gonna be great.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm really excited. So I'm really excited for this because no one's done it. Again, no one's done it.
That's what
we're
makes all the
going to gun
difference.
ranges,
Yes.
So so that's exciting. So I'm just really excited.
What day's the run?
September 12th.
September 12th. There you go.
Yeah. So, no, but thank you guys.
No, of course. So from all of us here at Wackadoo, remember, don't just do it.
Wackadoo
I can do it.
There you go.